Ever delay. Sorry about the mix-up, but we're here now. We can get back into it. We can start again. I'll be honest with you. I went about 10 minutes into ranting and raving about Scattershot and Leo Zak before I realised that no one could even watch the stream. But we are back. We've sorted it out. We've worked it out. Note to self, let's not do that again. I'll tell Spacey I ain't doing that again. Let's just keep it as public and not mess about with the settings. Okay, so this time we can look at the chat. We can go back and see who's in here. Now we've finally got it working. So yes, Con Crusher, it is fixed. Welcome back. The Crusher 11, welcome as well. We've got Blast Wave, Joseph Trillo, Wreck and Rule. We've got Righteous, one of the moderators. And we've got Wind Chaser, Firefly. Who else have we got? William Edward Hatman. How's it going? We've got the Bat Farmer. We've got Sharks here. Thanks for the message and the heads up, brother. We've got Blue Grimlock, another one of the mods. We've got Grind Time, one of the VIPs. Ranger Omega, Chip Cox, Andrew Stowe, something. Dr. Edgar George, Chris Taylor, Mass Chaos, Jason Rowley, Kenny Honeycutt, and hello to anyone else that I have missed. Okay, so let's talk about what we're going to be talking about today. You may have heard before I shut off, but we'll go over it again to make sure that everyone knows. And so, yeah, today we're obviously looking at new bots. That's a given. We know that. Putting them through the paces. We're going to be looking at where the game's going to be going over the next year or so, and what we've been talking about in playtest, some real hot topics, and some real big decisions trying to be made in that playtest chat. It's not all about HQ 17.5. We've been discussing loads of stuff, and I want to get other people's take on it as well. Some of the stuff we've been talking about. We'll be talking about leaderboard rewards. They've obviously been improved for those that have seen for the top alliances, but the question is it enough? So we'll be talking about that as well. And also talking about, is it really worth the effort, especially with the new character shards? So yeah, we're looking at the newsletter, looking at the event, talking a bit about leaderboards, but yeah, going over the new bots definitely and talking about what's coming. That's the main thing. Okay, so looking at the new bots. So we have Leo Zak. Leo Zak looks pretty cool. Well, a lot of people said they're not happy with the wings. I get it, you know. I understand that, but you know, he still looks decent. He still looks good. I like that he's different from other jets. Like I said, not keen on the wings, but I get that they styled it on a certain jet. So I do understand, you know, where they're coming from with the wings. Yeah, Sharks, he does look a bit ugly, but you know, I wouldn't say he's disastrous. Still looks half decent. But another cool con. Then we got Autobots. I got to show the cons first because I'm accused of being biased towards Autobots. So now we've got Scattershot. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think he's based on the Combiner Wars toy. Pretty sure, because we know now that Computron is going to be the next Combiner coming to the game. So I'm pretty sure that the last Computron to come out as a toy was the Combiner Wars toy. Pretty sure. Sharks has put Unite Warriors Combiner Wars toy. Yes, I think so. But yeah, looks pretty cool. Looks a lot like the Combiner Wars toy. I think they've done a pretty good job, to be honest with you. And I really like the look of him in robot mode. Pretty cool. Okay, let's have a look at Leo Zak at a lower level. Whoops. So Leo Zak, his ability acid beam to your target, dealing 3,268 damage. Acid splashes with 1,634 damage to nearby defenses over 5 seconds. Now, I gave some feedback to the apes that over 5 seconds, because his ability lasts about 5 seconds, it doesn't give enough time for you to take advantage of it. Now, the apes are looking at ways to combine abilities, and you've probably seen that with Double Dealer. So the fire stacks with the acid. So other fire abilities like Double Dealers will stack with the acid from Leo Zak's ability. So it's good that you can combine different bots. And I think that's where Space 8 want to go with these new abilities. So the burn is going to be over 10 seconds. So it'll do the same damage, but obviously it's going to burn slower. So yeah, it's good and bad points to that, but you do want to be able to take advantage of it, guys. You don't want to have ability that lasts 5 seconds, and then by the time it's over, you can't take advantage of that, you know, that crossover. So it will be 10 seconds, I'm told. I've tried to look through the notes, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be 10 seconds. Someone's asked what's the number one on his star rating. It's just a bug. Don't worry. I honestly do not know. It might be something that Space Ape know what's coming, but I doubt it's anything really special. I think it's just a bug that needs ironing out. Don't worry. Okay, so that's at 58.8. If we then have a look at 61.9. So we've got Scattershot at 61.9. So this time he does 3,900 damage, 3,929 to be exact, and then 1,965 in an area, which is pretty much half his damage, if not exact. Actually, it's exactly half. So obviously upgrading to 10, you can see it goes up by about 100 at a time, so a decent increment. So not too bad. So it should do maybe towards 4,500 damage. At ability at 65, I should say 65.10, and it goes up by what 70. So then in an area, you probably look at another 300, 2,300 in the area as well. So pretty decent. Cores wise, the usual suspects, and nothing particular. I personally put Amalgamus on. While in out mode, increases all damage, including abilities, by 13%. I've tried him with that. Yes, the Crusher 11 Rejuvenate does work. All the general cores work for him. So pretty decent bot. General special bot. At level 61 has 15,000 health and 500 damage. So about the same as, or a bit more than Sandstorm. A bit more damage and a bit more health than Sandstorm. And slowly but surely, these 4 stars are getting better and better and improving. So it's a bit squishy health-wise. 15,000 is not amazing. He's not too fast. He's quite fast, but not too fast. And then obviously great DPS as well. So I think the aim of this bot was to have him used as a combo. So people are going to use the acid with something else. And that's what we're going to talk about later, about where the game's going as well. So we'll give him a go. We'll give him a whirl. Now, there is a bug with this bot that we know about that the apes are going to address. So don't worry it too much. It's been found in testing and it has been passed on. A lot of the things in testing where it's last minute and we find a bug, they'll change something. And when they change it, it affects something else. It causes another bug and they fix it. But don't worry, guys. This is going to be their number one priority. Obviously, it's the new bot coming to the game. So I have no doubt that this sort of bug will be fixed by then. No doubt at all. So you can see there, we put all the combiner bots together. We've also put Smokescreen. I want to talk a bit about him as well. With the new glitch combat and how good they are together. So have a look at that. But first, let's stick to Scattershot. So for me, as a whole, on all these bots, there's some okay ones. There's no one that stands out as amazing for me. I think in most combiners, you do have one amazing bot, and it's just not really in this. I think Scattershot is pretty good. I wouldn't say it's amazing. It's not going to like change your team unless the game goes where, which again, we'll talk about that in a minute. So Scattershot. So his ability there. So he fires acid. You can see all them balls flying. A decent area. You can see the area effect there is quite considerable as well. So we'll put, after break it down, just so we can slow it down. We'll put it over there. So you can see there, balls fly out. Pretty good visual effects. And I don't like these circle balls. I think they look a bit meh. So they are going to change it. If not this weekend, then hopefully after that. We can see really cool visual effects. In terms of damage, you can see the Scattershot hasn't taken out the launcher, the one shot. So I reckon at level 62 or 63, maybe at level 62-10, that will take out a beam or a launcher. But again, I think the idea is to combo the bots. So we are going to take double dealer in. We're going to try comboing it. I haven't tried this combo yet, believe it or not. We can see there that the bug is that Scattershot, he fires at a target and then he follows the target. That is going to change. That is not by design. You can see there, it's like a tac core. He just follows it. That wasn't in the original design. It's just come about. It will change, don't worry. But yeah, very cool ability. When Chase says he really lives up to his name. Yeah, I think that's the idea for it to be, a bit not random, but, you get the idea. You can see there his passive, he fires acid out as well. So pretty cool. We'll try and see if we can see his passive again. There's his passive there, look. So again, his passive also does acid damage as well. Yeah, his basic attack is good as well. Look, cool basic attack. Okay. So let's try him now with double dealer, because double dealer stacks on acid. And I think this is where the game is going personally. They're going to have things that stack. I think they have, and it's just a guess. We know that the fire and acid stack. But then, will they stack stun and EMP in some way? Will they stack fire and something else together in some way? So we've talked about synergy in bots in terms of synergy with the Dinobots, where you have more Dinobots in your team. I can see that coming to the game eventually. But in terms of synergy, I think we'll see this more, where bots' abilities can stack on top of others and clear out decent areas. So where's double dealer? Double dealer. Double dealer. Okay. He is very cool. As in terms of, I speak about this, in terms of how he looks, visual effects, I think the apes are doing some really good things in terms of visual effects now. I just want the bot to be a bit stronger, and we're going to talk about that as well. So Scattershot, double dealer. We put Scattershot down. Put double dealer's fire on top. Pretty cool. See there, it's still burning. That's took out a good section. Let's take out another section. We'll do double dealer and then we'll do acid on top. You can see there the mortars are still burning. Pretty cool. We'll take another go. I want to do that missile first. Because the acid takes so long and the missile takes so long. I want to really push it. Oh, Steve. Hello, I didn't see you there as well. Thank you for donating as well. Yes, Steve is plugging. Yeah, I appreciate the likes. But yeah, thanks for donating. There is a donation button at the bottom that you can donate if you wish. I do have a VIP section that once people get to $20 or £20, they can get in that VIP section of Discord, which we will show later as well. It's not a must, guys, but it's just something to give back to those that donate. But thank you, Steve. I appreciate it. Okay. Yes, just to clarify, this is a test server, guys, and I've set it out a certain way. It's not designed to stop people, so don't copy this base design. It's not a good design. It's just designed to test bots out and, you know, set in certain scenarios. So, yeah, it's just a test server that's given to me from the apes. This is available in global, though, exactly the same way to test your own base. It is still available. Mass Chaos, yes, I am. I'm gonna try and combine the two in different ways. So let's do the missile first. And then we'll do the acid on top. Let's see how long that burns for. Let's try it the other way around. And that's where the money is. Acid first, and then fire on top. Have a go at double dealer while we're here. But yeah, between the two of them, pretty decent damage. So, opinion on Scattershot. So, personally, I think he's good. I'd like maybe a bit more damage. I think he's slightly underpowered. Nothing crazy, but you know, I think at maxed out he will easily take out. But it's a long way to get those defenses maxed out. But in terms of synergies, I think that is going to be amazing in that sense. If you compare the likes of Double Dealer that has synergies between acid and fire, and you combine Scattershot, and then you maybe have another Firebot and an Afterbreaker as well. If you start combining all those bots together, then I think that we're going to have some crazy combinations. And instead of taking one bot for one reason, you know, the times where you used to take, you know, Star Saber and you used to take Swoop and combine the two to take out lots of sections, I think those are coming to the forefront. I think we'll see a lot more of them. And that's where I think the game will be going over the next year. I think we'll see a lot more synergies and combos of people using different bots to go on top of each other. Because let's be honest, we've got most things in the game now. We've got direct hit bots, we've got AoE bots, bots with good range, bots with short range, protection bots, bots that reflect. We've got so many different things in the game. But one thing we haven't got is where an ability does X damage, this ability does X damage, but together they stack and do extra. And I think that would be really cool. I don't think that old bots will be coming into this. They won't. I don't think they're going to buff old bots to work together. But I think in terms of acid, they will. Maybe. I don't know. I think that it's going to be really hard to balance all the bots. But I think that newer bots, it can definitely be done with. And Steve put, yeah, here comes the DPS people with if X happens and Y. Then yeah, I get that. It's going to be hard. But I think it's just a matter of testing. And Chris has put, yeah, it also will be very costly. True. But that's exactly what Chris has put. It needs to be worth it, though. It needs to be powerful. But then you need to say, yo, listen, this bot and this bot is going to be super powerful, but you're going to need them at a high level to do that. That's where I think it comes in. And that's where you've got to decide then. Do you want to gamble on a new bot, which is more powerful? And we talk a lot. And I want to talk about playtesting. We talk a lot in playtesting about catch-up mechanics. Now, catch-up mechanics are ways for newer players to get through faster. So a few ideas that I've been throwing around is giving 4 stars to new players, just 1 or 2, nothing major. Reducing the times on research at lower levels. I'm fine with level 50. I get level 50 is a big step. Level 60 as well. I'm fine with that. they can stay as they are. They are big steps. It's more where I see people with 70 bots needing research at level 30 and 40. I started at HQ 12 up and got so bored very quickly with the amount of bots not getting XP. It's stifling. It really is. So I think that reducing those times, including increasing Energon, increasing Alloy at lower levels, and Spark at lower levels, will really, really help the lower level guys to catch up. I think so. Yeah, Steve, more resources for lower level peeps, more resources, get through them HQs quicker. Once you're at HQ 14, 15, then it should slow down because then you're getting towards being a higher level. I get that. And it's not even that hard to understand in terms of bases, it's more bots. Getting your bots through that research lab is so hard. And I'm a big fan of that. Getting people through very quickly. The second thing is at the top end. I think both ends of the scale. At the top end, wars are quite monotonous for a lot of guys, but we don't want to raise the stakes too high, and then it makes it irrelevant for everyone else, and everyone else is struggling with 17.5. So personally, I think that we've gone on the side of caution with 17.5. So those that are worried about HQ 17.5, don't worry, it's not going to be crazily overpowered. It is going to be more difficult. It has to be. You know, the way that the game is progressing, you know, it needs to get harder. But Trevor and I, don't worry. If you missed it, I will show it again later on. We'll have another play with them again with all the Technobots. But yeah, I think that we need to look at Prime League and making that maybe harder in some respects, but also making it possible for lower teams to go get up there, to get up further. So catch up mechanics, making them be able to get more 5 stars, get better 4 stars, be able to get more Spark, be able to get better rewards, better resources in events. Just, you know, we can't ruin the economy. I get that. Drop rates are probably never going to change. I understand that. That's a big part of the economy. You know, with these shards coming out, it's a big step for SpaceX to give you a guaranteed bot at the end of it. Maybe it is on the side of caution, but I think that a few little changes in that, and in reducing research at lower levels, increasing resources across all levels for Energon and Alloy, giving medals some sort of meaning, or raids some sort of meaning to increase participation. At the top levels, keep it very competitive, but also giving those teams around the level 10 to 50 bracket a chance to catch up them top teams. You know, there's a misconception that top teams want to sit at the top and never be challenged, and it's totally false. It really is. They want more teams challenging them and more to be more competitive. You know, likes of psyops. You know, then I don't think anyone's going to really challenge them outside the top 5, but they want to run for the money. They want to be they want teams to take them seriously and at least push them. That's what they want. They don't want teams to just fold and it'd be boring. But to do that, SpaceX needs to help those lower alliances catch up. And I think that HQ 17.5 has done that a lot. Yeah, Trevor Knight, the more competition, the better. Totally agree. But on the flip side of this, though, I need to make this abundantly clear. There's no point in SpaceX making catch-up mechanics that are obviously going to be some way monetized. You know, Golden Lagoons, it's never been as easy to level bots. But if you're going to go take advantage of that, you can't then complain that you can't catch up. You know, if you're free to play, it's going to be extremely hard. There is free to play players that do catch up, but it's extremely hard. But, you know, there are ways out there to catch up, but you have to take advantage of them. Yes, they are monetized. But if you ask any guy out there that's got level 61, what was it like 3 years ago? It would take you a whole weekend. Now, listen to this. This is not me mixing my words up. It would take you a whole weekend to get a bot to level 40. It would take you a whole weekend to get a bot to level 40. Hell, now I can get a bot to level 40 in an hour. It's so much improved. Level 60, when it came out, we were like, this is never going to happen. This is impossible. I can get a bot now from level 51 to 60 in 4 hours. You know, you're talking back in the day where a whole battle would get you 10,000 XP or something silly like that. It was ridiculous back in the day. XP was crazy low. You know, but guys spent an SBB getting their bot from level 40 to 50. That's how crazy it was. You know, people spent a lot of money getting bots not very far. And the top guys have spent a fortune doing that. You know, so there are ways to get XP better with Zen farming, with Golden Lagoons, with, you know, buying XP through Zen. But raids have got more XP. Everything, XP cores, everything is geared towards getting people bigger, faster, but they are all monetized. If you're not going to take advantage of it, guys, then fair enough. You know, I get it. If you're free to play, you're a lot stronger than most people, but you can't then complain that you can't catch up because that's the route you sort of took, sadly. You know, Space Ape can only sort of lead you to water. They can't make you drink. Funny comment, Steve. So yeah, that is definitely where the game is going. I think that HQ 18 might be a bit of a step up. Now we've took 17.5 slower. A few suggestions that I have made is extra outposts. I think that an extra outpost, I would have personally liked to see that for 17.5. It's too easy to pop the outposts and then battle the outposts further away. I think more outposts would change that. I also think an extra outpost in Prime League will be different than in Gold League because the level of the bots in them outposts, which makes it harder at Prime League, but easier at Gold League. That's what I would personally like to see. I would like to see more outposts, maybe even 6 outposts. How crazy would that be? But yeah, I think that HQ 18 will see the cap from 65 raised to 70 at 18, not 17.5, guys, at 18. We're talking in about a year or so's time, 18 months' time. I think that will change. That HP will increase, DPS will increase. That's a standard across all the HQ increases. I think personally, I'd like to see more outposts. We won't see too many more defenses. We'll see some of the old defenses, more of them. We'll just add beams and launchers added. So I don't think we'll have beams and launchers come 18. I think we might see mortars or cannons, more of them. Maybe another shock tower. But that's HU18. 17.5. We've got the 2 multi-defense systems. I think we're set on 2 now. I'm pretty sure. And the Spider Mind, whatever they are called. They've changed the name a few times. But yeah, but both really cool features. We can't really go into depth about them yet because they're not finished. A few other things thrown into the mix as well. But yeah, HU 17.5. It's going to be pretty cool. It's going to be a bit harder. It's got to be a bit harder, but it's not ridiculously hard. A few of us wanted it harder, but we also realized that lower guys would just end up, you know, getting a bit disgruntled, which we don't want. So don't worry, guys. It ain't going to be super hard, but yeah, it is going to be a bit harder. But well, I welcome it personally. I like a challenge. Bring it on. I'm all for a challenge and making things a bit harder. Vincent's asked how far away it is. We're not 100% sure yet. I'll be deadly honest with you guys. When it first came out to testing, it caused a massive discussion that lasted about a week, which put it back. And we were all discussing whether we should make it harder, not too hard, in the middle, what should be harder, what should, how it should work, how the game should progress. It went on for a week. It was really intense play testing. Yeah, and I don't want to say too much, but and I can see Trevor Knight has put Goldfire needs to be nerfed. Also, Blades. We don't want nerfs. We're dead against nerfs in the game. Sometimes it may have to happen, but let's not nerf bots. The last thing we want is someone investing in a bot and saying, you know what, I have got this bot to level 61. I've put all my effort into this bot. And then SpaceApe go, you know what, all that money you spent on that bot, it's gone. Like that. we're making this bot less relevant. You know, this is the reason people quit the game, because of nerfs. You know, I'm all for a way to combat them. Yes, I agree they are overpowered, Trevor. I agree they are 100% overpowered. And yes, I take advantage of that. And this is me saying that they need to be some sort of combat. Yeah, but you know what, Trevor? You know, Thunder, you are right, bud. You know, you might be trolling and having a joke, but you are right. You know, Goldfire and Blades are overpowered. The crush at last nerf was Inferno. Well, that's another debate. Was it a nerf? Was it a fix? Personally, I think that it was a bug that Space Ape realized and thought, you know what, let's leave it as it is for now. We'll give them the benefit of the doubt. And then when they saw it was being abused, they said, oh, now we'll fix it. Where really, let's be honest, they should have just fixed it in the first place. Yes, people took advantage of it, but then again, wasted money. How many people got so annoyed by that Inferno nerf in comments, in commas? You know, how many people got annoyed by that? Because not because he changed it. If that would have happened, and then 3 days later they said we're gonna we've noticed a bug with that, we're gonna revert it, people wouldn't have been as annoyed. It's because people invested time in it, and then after they invested the time and the money in it, Space Ape then said, you know what, now we're gonna change it, even after you spent all that money on it, which is not fair. You know. Yes, Goldie and Blade's ahead of the curve. Maybe not with the new effects. Maybe not. Who knows? Who knows what the new things are going to bring? But yeah, I'm dead against nerfing bots personally. Maybe raising the cost a bit. Maybe I get with that. Maybe we should have done that with Inferno. You know, just raise the cost of Inferno, just to make it less viable, so you couldn't do 3 stomps. I think that's better. Just raising the cost a bit. It doesn't make them less viable. It just makes them harder to use. If you are going to do it, then, you know, and I can see Steve has put, they need to look at Sunstreaker. Sadly, they don't really look at older bots, more newer bots. Again, you know, there's the likes of a Drillhorn and Nosecone need looking at before we even look at Sunstreaker. Let's be honest, they need something doing. So hard with those bots to decide what to do. But hey, so anyway, let's go on to leaderboards and talking all about leaderboard events. So here is the newsletter. So yes, the event is called Surgical Strike, and yes, it's obviously about Scattershot and Leo Zak. So it's a leaderboard event. For those that don't know, leaderboard event is an alliance event where you compete for the top prizes. It's a very intense event. It's the, you know, creme de la creme of events that, you know, some people crave, some people loathe, but it is one of the biggest events in the Space Ape calendar. And part of the reason why we're having a discussion about the rewards. So we obviously get, for completing the event, you get 1 gold power core, 1 for Cybertron skin core, 10 silver power cores. Now, it does say 20,000 premier character shards. That's basically 20 prems, guys. It's not anything else. It's not the new shards. It's not, you know, people misread that as 20,000 character shards to get like 3 4-star bots. No, it's not. It's just premium shard, guys. 2,000 3-star shards, 1,000 4-star shards, Spark, Combiner Spark, Combat Spark, and Total Spark crystals on top of that, 50 of them. So some really good rewards in terms of the actual event itself. Those rewards themselves, I think, are amazing across the board, and I would advise anyone to complete the event. So it's the normal battle zones with the normal points, and you can see at the different increments. Let's go skipping through. So you will get most of the resources and prizes at 235,000. So 235,000 divided by 40 players is around 6,000 each. Is that right? So 6,000 each, 4, 8, 12, 16. Yeah, around 6,000 each, 5,500, which is totally achievable. And I think they should aim for at least that, no matter what alliance you're in. You know, my kid's account is a HQ 13, I think, or HQ 12, and he was getting 10,000 points in events at the age of 8 years old. So Yeah, and Engineer Hoist has put a good point that 235,000 is a good point, and any more is a bonus. And while we are talking about Engineer Hoist, make sure you go and check his channel out, guys. Fellow YouTuber, top guy, streams soon after me on a Wednesday night. I'm sometimes there if I can stay up that late, because obviously I'm in the UK and this is already at 11 p.m. for me. But make sure you go and check out Engineer Hoist stream, guys. He'll go through this in a lot more depth and really talk about the prizes a lot more. I just skip through really just to give everyone an idea. So the main thing I want to talk about is the leaderboard prizes. So the top 5 get the 4-star bot and 2,500 character shards. So that's a third of the way there. And 5-star shards, also they've improved those. You also get event crystals, 40 event crystals, a decent amount of spark, and then premium shard on top. Once you get outside the top 5, from 6 down, you still get the 40 character crystals. You start getting less character shards, less 5-star shards, less spark and prems, but you also only get the 3-star bot. Once you get outside the top 10, you lose the 5-star shards. You drop again in terms of the spark and prem shards. You get less character crystals. And then after 100, it drops down again to getting no character crystals, just prems and spark and some character shards. So we'll talk about the rest of the newsletter and we'll come back to that. So the chance in the crystals, you got a 10% of Scattershot and LEOZACK, 30% of the shards, 54-star shards, 103-star shards, and 200 prems. In the total spark crystals, you've got a chance of spark, combiner spark, and combat spark. So 50 of those, I mean, these top round up to 10, you're looking at 5 of each of those. So you're looking at maybe 75,000 spark, 75,000 combiner spark, and 75,000 combat spark. So really good prizes if you can get to the last notch. And we've looked at the abilities. So talking about leaderboard prizes, like I said, the event prizes are some of the best you've seen. I can't deny that those are really good, and I welcome that. I welcome the change that Spaceship have done. But here's my big problem. So the top 5 get the 4-star bot. The top 5 teams spend a lot of money on leaderboards, and a lot of money in general, and generally have teams of 5-star bots. 4-star bots don't make their team. So the top 5 will get the 4-star. Yeah, it's combiner bots, it's a bit different, but generally they won't use him. He will sit there collecting dust. Now, I know there's players even in this chat. I know there's players out there that want this 4-star and think it's amazing. The top 5, meh, they don't really care for it. It's more the competition. It's more the challenge of being top 5 and more just to collect it as a collector. They might level it. They might use it for Zen farming. They'll use it for leveling and use it for power leveling. But they're not going to put it into, into their war team. And Conquest has put, give us top 500. That ain't going to work. They're not going to give everyone the 4-star. So you've got to look at past that. Let's have a look at the top 10. Will the top 10 use the 4-star? I'm in around top 10. I'm in that bracket, I would say. No, I wouldn't use it. This Scattershot is decent. He wouldn't get in my war team. So, no, I don't think top 10 is even enough. Top 20? No. I think you're looking at top 50. I think, personally, it's overpriced. Their economy on 4-star bots is overpriced. Yeah, I think top 50. I really do. Because after that, then you get the 3-star. And I think the 3-star will then push on past. I think the 3-star should go on to the top 200, say. Maybe something like that. I don't know how many people use 3-star bots. But you've got to make it so that it is desirable. If you make it so that the top 300 get a 4-star, people are just going to not spend, not level, not bother with it. It needs to be achievable, but also relevant. So you want it hard for people to get into, to get it. You don't want to give it away. You know, it's a 4-star bot at the end of the day, but you do want it to be a prize that people, when people get it, they're like, you know, wow, I've got this bot. I'm going to level this bot. I'm going to use this in wars. I can't wait. So that's what we want. You want it to be relevant, a relevant prize. And that's where I feel like is a big problem. So personally, I think it, you know, the rest of it is really good. I can't fault the character shards. I can't fault the 5-star shards and event crystals. I think they're right. I think the spark and premium shards, all those I think are right. All those I think are great rewards and are warranted for the effort put in. But that 4-star bot needs to go beyond the top 5 personally. And I think they need to increase the 5-star shards for the top 5 so that not to, you don't want people then to go, oh, I'm not going top 5 anymore. I'm going to go for top 40 because I'm getting the 4-star. You know, but they do need to make them top 5. I would personally give the top 5 for this event for doing 120k. I'd give them 2,500 5-star shards. Let's be honest, the top guys collect 5 stars like their candy. That's what we want to do. We want to give them 5-star shards because here's a good point that I made. Last event, we completed the event in 4 hours. 4, 5, maybe 5, 6 hours, maybe. Let's call it 6 hours for argument's sake. 6 hours to complete an event. It was ridiculous. But we got 750 5-star shards. In this event, if you finish 5th in a leaderboard doing 3 to 4 million points, you get less 5-star shards for grinding an entire weekend, putting tons of money into the game to get less 5-star shards. You know, that for me don't make sense. It doesn't make sense at all. You know, we need to push them 5-star shards for the top 5, and the 4-star needs to be more relevant at lower levels. And that's what I would like to see, you know, leaderboard events go. That's what I would like to see. And that's what I'm going to push for. You know, behind the scenes, you know, these are the kind of things that I push for. And while we're on the subject, I've been speaking a lot to Space Ape over the last few weeks. Well, I'll be honest with you, last year maybe, to improve the content creator codes that me hoist and everyone else gives out. And I've finally succeeded, and they took the boost out. So now the content creator codes will have Spark, Combiner Spark, Combat Spark, and Prems in them. So we've got rid of the boosts. So, you know, the rewards in the content creator crystals will be a lot better. But this goes live Thursday night. So I'm not going to do a giveaway tonight, guys, for the simple reason that I want people to get better prizes. And this will hopefully change on Thursday. That's what I'm hoping. There was too many times where I was giving these codes out and people were getting shark boosts. And, you know, it killed me inside. I'll be honest with you. You know, when I give these crystals out, I want people to get the most. You know, some people pulled 4-star bots out of the prems that I've given them. And I love that. I love the fact, you know, we can't give everyone a 4-star bot. It's not going to happen. I asked for shards. That's not going to happen. So we've come to a compromise. So now it's just Spark, Combiner Spark, Combat Spark, and Prems. I did a poll in my Discord channel asking people what they want, and basically Prems and the 3 Sparks was the outright winner. So yeah, I spoke to Hyro. So I want to give Hyro a big shout out, a big thank you, because like I said, I have been asking for a long time. I've been mithering him and Jack to death, and yeah, they have improved them. So a big thank you to Space 8 for doing that. They didn't need to do it. They didn't need to, but you know, they do listen. They take a bit of persuading. I'm not gonna lie. It really takes a bit of grinding to get them down, but they do listen, guys. I just think that maybe they're not too quick to react, but then I also understand they don't want to jump the gun and go too fast. But yeah, so we're not going to be doing a giveaway today. But if you're not in my Discord server, guys, come and join it. We're going to show that in a minute as well. Come and join it. It's a great little community. Over 600 members. Do giveaways in there. There's a huge help section. We've got videos in there and how-to sections, and there's everything. There's everything in there. Information on events and on things coming to the game. There's loads of stuff in there, which we'll show in a minute. So that covers the event. Don't forget to join as well and watch out for Skywalk Gray's live stream at event start. Go and check it out as well. A big shout out to Wreck and Rule as well, who has also donated to the channel. A big thank you to everyone. Like I said, you can donate, guys. It's not essential, but I do appreciate everyone that does, honestly. And yeah, it just gears me on to do it even more. But you know, I do appreciate it. You know, just as much as, you know, if you subscribe, if you watch, if you're in my Discord, if you comment, anything to do with my channel, doesn't matter what it is. I appreciate everyone that does anything. It just keeps me going. You know, the fact that people like my stuff, the people that subscribe to me, and you know, it gives me a sense that, you know, I have a duty, you know, to you guys for subscribing and for donating and for joining Discord. I have a duty to help you guys out and, you know, try and get the best out of the game for you. So I really do appreciate it. And thank you, Wreck and Rule, for the donation. Thank you. Okay. Okay, let's have a look at Discord. So we'll close that down. And Righteous has donated as well, so big thank you to you as well. Thank you. Gus has asked, when is your merch coming out? I need some new shirts for Christmas. What, for painting in? I'll be honest with you, I did do a bit of merch for Space Ape. The problem was that it's shipping. How do you ship merch to the US? And I could look into it. And merch is merchandise, basically. So Sunstreaker was a t-shirts and what have you. But yeah, I could look into it in the future. But I think the problem is posting to America. But I have spoken to a friend about it, and he has a company in America that does it for him. So possibly. But yeah, thank you, Blue Grimlock, for posting a link. And thank you, Grind Time, for donating as well. Thank you. Yeah, Brad Channing. I actually sent Brad Channing a t-shirt. I don't want to make everyone jealous. But I actually sent Brad Channing a t-shirt. Basically, Space Ape sent me a few t-shirts in the post as a thank you for doing stuff and all that. And I got one that's just too small for me. You know, it's on the small side. Let's just say that. And so, yeah, I sent one to Brad Channing, who's a good friend of mine. It is favoritism, Sharks here, but I'll be honest with you, Brad Channing has been a friend of mine for a long time. I think maybe going about 7 years now. You know, I talk to Brad a lot. And, yeah. And I took the outside the game. And he lives not too far from me. Not too close, but far enough. But yeah. So yeah. But thank you for donating, Grind Time. Big thank you. Really appreciated. So I'm just going to take the chat off screen a minute, just so I can show this properly. Okay, so this is our Discord server. So you can see now we have we've got the YouTube part at the top. Just saying, come and look at my YouTube. We've got bios for all the mods. We've got a rules section. We've got the admin section. We also have a VIP section. So we have a VIP chat where the VIPs can chat in peace away from everyone else. We've got a content request. If you once you've donated £20 or $20, you can put a request in there for things you want to see in stream. So if it's a particular thing you want me to do or a particular thing you want me to show, then I will do it. I'll contact Spacey, make sure it's in the account, and we can show it. And then upcoming exclusives, what I generally do towards the end of the week on a Monday, I let you know what I'm going to be talking about. I'll let you know how the playtest is going. No details more, but more what you guys find out on a Wednesday, they will find out a bit earlier. We've also got announcements where we'll put things about the channel. Latest news. So that'll show everything about anything Space 8 posts. So yes, Golden Lagoons will be in this event. It's been announced. We've got a comparable table about the new rewards. We post anything basically that's happening in the game, new bundles, anything that they've posted. We've also got any loot links that are flying around. We post them there. So we've got all strategy videos there. So you can see there that we've got, you know, power leveling videos. We've got cell management videos, base design videos, prime core videos. We've got videos about 5-star bots. That's all my videos basically sectioned out into sections. We've got crystal openings. Everyone loves a crystal opening. We've got a global chat where you can chat and you can. We've got a rank where we all we can all go and look at. You get XP based for chatting, for talking the server. You get XP and you get certain roles within the server. The higher the role, the better the reward you get. With the top one being very hard to get, but I'm debating on what to do with that yet. But yeah, and Brad Channing has donated as well. Thank you, Brad Channing. Very much appreciated. I'll take that as payment for the t-shirt. Thank you. We've also got a section even on, you know, toys and videos. People will post their toys that they've got, things like that. Any series spoilers about the new, we'll talk about the new Transformers series coming out, so we'll be talking about that. No point over the new year. Wallpaper section where you can post your wallpapers and, you know, people post theirs and you can use them. We've got a flex section. Everyone likes a flex, so you know we can all flex on our pulls. Blue Grimlock just pulled a 5-star Caliburst. You can flex your bots when you've leveled them. Got an off-road there. You've got a Mega Supreme. So yeah, you can flex your bots saying, check my bots out. We've got a game replay section. This has just been added. So basically, you can search in here. We've got Goldfire replays. So you look at how people use Goldfire. We've got obviously Slash replays as well. We've got videos on how to use Slash. If you've got any videos you want to add, hit me up online, send me the video, and then I can get it in the Discord server because you need Nitro to be able to post. But yeah, send it to me and I can post it. So you can see there, we've got a section of all bots, and it's more what's the main focus of that attack, where you really use Star Saber or you mainly use Rhinox or you're power leveled in some way. So we want more videos in there. So if you've got any decent videos, guys, of how you power level with a certain bot, anything you've used a certain bot differently, send it to me online, Sunstreaker Wozza, and then I'll see about putting it in the channel. Along as a decent, we don't want people attacking a HQ4, obviously, with a level 55 blades. You know, it ain't gonna happen. Then we've got our competition section. So we've got the trivia section where we put all our competitions, rock, paper, scissors. And we've got a guess the game section. We've got support questions where you can go in there and ask questions about base design, war support, raid, about power cores and prime cores and spark investment. Should I invest in this bot? You know, you've got loads of level section where you can sort of ask for help. You've got channel ideas, so where you can ask for things in the channel. If I get some good requests for stuff, then I'll try and put it in. And then your game ideas, so any ideas you've got, you can put it in game ideas, and then I can pass it on to the apes. We've got advertising for alliances at the bottom of the Decepticon. We've got a section on chat in the server, and then we've even got a DJ section at the bottom where you can go and listen to a bit of music. So yeah, it's a real, like I said, we put a lot of effort into the Discord server. It's mostly thanks to the guys that are in there putting suggestions in. Big thanks and a big shout out to all of the moderators for helping me out. So they make it what it is as well. So yeah, it's a really good place for people to hang out and really good place for people to, learn and, just to have a good time and just to sort of communicate with each other. Okay, cool. And thank you, Blue Grimlock, for posting another link. We'll reload the test server up. We'll show the bots again. A few people joined a bit late, so we will show the bots again. Then we'll have a crystal update. We like a good crystal update, don't we? I've got a confession to make as well on my crystals. When I was pulling my 4 stars, I was 100 shards. No, 200 shards, sorry, off a 4-star. And I thought, hey, you know what I'll do? I'll open a few prems just to get some 3-star shards, just to be open, to be able to get the 9th 4-star crystal. Yes, the 9th. So I opened 10 prems and I got 10 2-stars. I was like, right, okay, that could happen. Okay. So I opened another 10 prems and got 10 2-stars. I was like, right, well, that's not great. I opened another 10 and I got a 4-star bot in the prems. I was like, brilliant, but I didn't open these for a 4-star bot. to get some 3-star shards. I opened another 10. I got 3-star shards. And then finally, I opened another 10 and got 2 more and got the 4-star crystal. But in 50 prems, I got 3 3-star bots and 1 4-star. Now, the 4-star I get, they're difficult to get. But 3 stars in 50 prems is ridiculous. Out of 50 prems, I got 46 2 stars. Fuming. So, tell us, was it now? Yes, we are not going to show them today. We are going to show the new bots, though. Okay, so we're going to do it this time, but we're going to show all the combiner bots together. Yes, sadly, we're not going to show them, guys. I apologize. They're not quite done yet. At least I got to see it. You are lucky. Okay, cool. Put all the bots down. We'll attack over here with Scattershot. We'll do a bit of Acid Breaker over there. See, there's got a crazy radius. Might have pop outpost up there. No, he's not quite got that radius. Then we've got light speed up there. Do a bit of light speed. Is that quick? Back and gone. Do a bit of nose cone. You can't even beat a wall up. Bit of strafe. Do a scatter shot as well. It's chaos. So you can imagine this sort of team would be amazing to have some sort of synergy. It'd be really cool. Love that passive acid. Love that. Cool. Yes, Crusher, you are right. We will retreat before we get to see them. Grind time when you pull a 4-star, but I sad because you only want 3 stars. Hashtag first world problems. I do agree, grind time. It is poor, really. It is. We'll have another go. Scattershot again. So I did forget to mention that its cost is 7 + 2. So it is a high starting rate. But, 7 + 2, it starts high, but +2 is not too bad. So repeat use is not too costly. But, yeah. We'll try him again. After this, we'll try him at 10. See if we can take this launcher out with ability 10. So Vincent's put, they should make it so if you bring all 5 Technobots, you accomplish as a combiner, will last twice as long. Well, I don't agree about twice as long, but I do agree that, if you use Computron and you've got one of those bots in there, then you should get a buff to Computron. That's not a bad idea, Vincent. I'll pass that on to the apes. I actually like that idea in terms of synergies in affecting the combiners, but I also think that it only affects combiner bots then. We need something that affects all of them, but I do like that. I really do. And the same for the aerial bots and, for the protector bots and everything else. It's a good idea. I like that. I do. Because let's be honest, the likelihood of having 5, Technobots in one team is quite unlikely. It is. So you want a reason that if you are going to do that, it gives you some you know, something crazy. Then you get to Bruticus and they're all gunners. Yeah, well, like I said, though, people are not going to use all 5 bots, so it can never be perfect. But there do need to be something for everyone, really, rather than, you know, just the one. So let's see if we can make him more powerful. Grind Time runs all the Rust Renegades together. Yeah, so, you know, it'd be good to have some sort of, you know, some sort of synergy for those sort of bots. Let's have a look at him. So, make him more powerful. We can get him up to ability 10. Now, into the combats, because he has such a good passive, it's a bit the same with a lot of bots that have these passives. Do you really want to take away that passive by adding a combat bot, unless you're going to add the likes of, you know, the likes of Night Stalker and Dial, you know? Someone's asked that before, what's the one on the top of the bot? I don't know. I think it's a bug. It just came about on this testing. It could be something that the apes just said it's a bug. I don't know. I don't honestly look. I'm pressing it. Look, there's nothing there. Look, I'm pressing it. You can see I'm pressing it. There's nothing there. I don't know. I haven't got a clue what it could be, what it is. Not a clue. It's just there. Bombshell must have climbing around. So I've put Amalgamus on while in out mode, increase all damage. It's not done much, but outside of that, there's not much really that you can put on. You could put Alchemist on to heal him. No, we can't see you pressing it. But look at the screen. You can see the screen is shaking. Look, you can see the screen is shaking as I'm pressing it. I just made my stream go off now. Thanks. Okay. So we put into ability 10. I don't think there's anything else we can do to make his ability more powerful. So we'll go with that. Yeah, I'm trying to think of anything we can do to improve his ability, but there's nothing really. We got him at 10. We could level him, but we could do that another day. And just remember, guys, whatever you do see in this test environment isn't final. You know, because you've seen something on a billboard does not mean it's going to be there. You know, there's been a lot of things changed in this play testing. Trust me, things have gone back and forwards and changed and get taken off and added back in again. And it's been crazy, honestly. Yes, the new defenses have been shown in the newsletter, but there's no values been added yet because, again, that could change, you know, day by day, week by week. And, you know, we really don't want to be showing something that's not complete yet. So we haven't decided on anything yet. So just so you are aware. Let's try him now. Now we put him for 6110. See if it takes that launcher out now. Hopefully it will. Oh my days. 6110. Slither of health. So you're looking at 6210 to take out a beam or a launcher. She's not amazing, but consider just AoE damage as well. Well, the question is Firefly better? What you're talking about? But again, we are talking about a 5-star. So, you know, it's a decent 4-star. Scattershot as a 5-star would be crazy, though. Crazy. Just so we can see in slow motion. There it is again. Acid balls. Like I said, we are going to try and get these balls changed to something else. I think they look a bit rubbish. I can't think of a better word, but I do think they look a bit rubbish having them small little white balls. So yeah, I am hopefully going to try and get them changed to fire or green balls rather than just little white balls. So pretty cool. Load the main game up. No more test server, nothing to see here. But also talking about bots coming to the game this year. So Space People said that they have already decided the bots that are coming for the next year. Now, Trailbreaker was a great add to the game. I think we'll maybe start to see Combiner part. I'm not too sure, but I doubt we'll get another Combiner next year. We've seen one every year, and I think Computron will come out next year, and that'll be next year's Combiner. Hopefully some bigger things coming to the game. I think we'll see HQ 18, maybe this time next year, going into 2022, maybe. But personally, I think a big part of it is, I think we'll see the likes of Grapple and Brawn and Hoist. I really do think we'll see a few more G1 classics next year, maybe even Beachcomber. Every year they bring out 3 or 4 classics, and they don't want to bring them all out at once. I get that, and they don't want to, run out of bots. Yeah, Blue Streak maybe. Yeah, all the sort of original G1 bots. I think we'll see maybe 3 or 4 of those next year. I'm not too sure who the next combiner will be, because we've got all the original G1 combiners now, so it's going to be difficult. I can see Wreck and Rules ask for Broadside. It's just, how do you get an aircraft carrier onto the map? Once you work that one out, then you know what, right? I'm a bot by heart, but I do love the Decepticon toys, even though Jacob loves the Autobots. But anyway, that's another story. But I'm a big fan of Ape Face and Snapdragon. And we've got a defense. That's cool. Let's see how my defense does. So, yeah, I love Ape Face and Snapdragon, so I would love to see them come to the game. So, yeah, I designed this base myself, and it's all designed around splitting your bots up. And you will see now, it should make a good point of it. He's trying to prime rush my base. May do it. Depends where those gunners go. Well, it depends where Optimus goes, to be honest with you. Uh-oh. It's not going to be good for tracks. Wasn't good that Blaze took out one person, but hey. This is Blaze with a 5-star top shot, by the way. You'll see it just melt bots. No, it's not a 3-star, Vicky. It's definitely 4-star. Yeah, well, the 4-star ability obviously then kills himself, so you don't want that. But yeah, decent defense still. Not too bad. Considering there's still 2 outposts not even been popped yet, so... Well, we say that. We're looking as if like we won, but we could have lost. Who knows? We'll soon find out. Did we win? Hey, Garrett, how's it going? But yeah, I can definitely see Ape Face coming to the game. I think a lot of it evolves around bots, and I'm hoping that it can evolve around Decepticons a bit more. Some really cool Decepticons coming out. I think we need a few more G metals up there. There's not enough. So how do we do? Let's have a battle history. Defeat. It's fun. So yeah, It shows that I won, but I lost. It's ridiculous, really. I need to improve replay. Let's be honest. It's the most broken thing in the game. Show you the Billbot code now. There you go, then. There you go. Okay, crystal update. So, as you can see here, we got a book to claim. Free crystal. So, we're pretty low on shards right now, but we're just 1,100 shards off a 5-star crystal. Halfway towards a 5-star combat, nearly. And we've got plenty of G metal shards waiting for the new cores. Hope for it to come out. Hoping some G metals of those. And looking at our crystal stash. Nope, not that. Go away. So we've got 50 prem still. We've got 9 4-star crystals. So I'm hoping to have 10 4-star crystals by the time the cores come out. That's what I'm hoping for, 10 4-stars. And then hopefully the plan is I do want strafe, I do want nose cone, but I also want about 6 dupes. So I'm hoping for a couple of new bots, hopefully techno bots out with these crystals. That is the plan. Yeah, I could. Yeah, I've got, there's 1,100 shards. That's about 6 4-stars. But I do want the new cores, and I do want nose cone and strafe. The thing is, as well, usually when the apes bring out the new combiner, they give you a 4-star combiner bot crystal. I could be wrong in this. People correct me, but I'm pretty sure that it's a guaranteed bot, or is it just a 4-star crystal? Is it a guaranteed combiner bot, or is it a 4-star crystal and you get a dupe? I can't remember. I'm pretty sure that they once did a guaranteed one. I could be wrong on that. But if it's a guaranteed one and I'm only missing Scattershot, then if I can get nose cone and strafe, then I'm guaranteed Scattershot and I've got 4-star Computron. I think it's guaranteed as well. I'm not too sure. I wouldn't like to guess. Yeah, same grind time. I think it's guaranteed too. So if it's a guaranteed combiner bot, I need nose cone and I need strafe. I need those in my life. If I can get them 2 guys, then definitely. But that is the plan. Try for nose cone, try for strafe. I want to get at least one of those guys, at least. And then hopefully get maybe one of the 4-stars. Engineer hoist, but guaranteed, but not guaranteed new. That's the thing. That if it's guaranteed new, and I'm sorted. If it's not, then I'm going to struggle for Scattershot because I'm not going top 5 this leaderboard. So yeah, we're stashing our crystals, saving them. So like I said, guys, we're not going to do any giveaways today in the stream. But make sure, if you're not in Discord yet, come and join the Discord channel. We'll be doing some giveaways over the weekend. I could possibly be doing a stream over the weekend as well. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, we'll probably be doing a stream over the weekend at some point. We'll be doing some giveaways in Discord as well. But obviously, you can only join the giveaways if you're in Discord. And the reason we're doing a weekend is, like I said, because we've improved the crystals, and I want to be giving some great rewards away. So can't wait for this weekend. Going to be a great weekend to level some bots. What we're doing? Crusher weekend stream, yes. So we are going to be leveling up Jetfire. We need to get him to level 60. So he's set already. I took the core off him, but we do have a G metal enhanced ordnance for him. So yeah. He's going to be getting to level 60. Sludge is out of the cooker by tomorrow. So we'll be putting in, I think Elite is in for another week. So we're putting Sandstorm in the cooker. So then in a couple of weeks, we'll have Sandstorm, Elite 1 and Sludge at 61. And then Jetfire will be going in straight after Elita. I might level Slash up 63. Might even get him to 10. It's getting to the point where I'm overloaded on Spark and Zen. So I might get Slash up to 10, maybe. And I want to maybe level Goldfire up to level 65 to do more damage. I don't think I need to level Blades up. Blades is 64. It does enough. It doesn't need to be leveled. It's not about damage. It's all about hacking. So I don't think I need to level Blades up. Plus, I could do with a level, but we'll see how it goes. We're not going crazy this leaderboard. I think we're going to do about 50 or 60,000 points this weekend. I think something around there. I think so. We've already got Chromium at 61. So Cup's maxed out, but he's totally been stripped of all the cores, ready for weekend. So the next one is on Thursday night. I will strip Blades of Top Shot to put on to Cup. And if you've not seen my Golden Lagoon video about leveling and you're planning on spending and using Golden Lagoons this weekend, please go and check it out, guys. And this is not just a plug from myself, just purely for my videos, but I've had so much positive feedback from it and so many guys saying how much it's helped them and improved them and got onto level bots better and more efficiently. So if you are planning on spending this week, guys, this weekend, please, please, please go and check out my Golden Lagoon video. It will help you a lot and you will get a lot more value for your money. Don't spend any money on cells if you are going to use a Golden Lagoon without watching my video, guys. Honestly, it will help you so much to get better value out of the game and more money. I don't care if you don't watch a single other video. I really don't care. Just go and watch that one video if you are planning on Golden Lagooning this weekend. Honestly, guys, it will help you so much. So, yeah, that's the plan for the weekend. Can't wait. Me and Grind Time are going to be smashing it out. I'm sure Grind Time will be doing a stream at some point, I hope. So, yeah, make sure you tune in this weekend. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you're in that channel for just, the best experience to be getting, loot and to be getting the most info and, advice. Check out Grind Time's channel. I hope we'll be doing a stream this weekend. Make sure you check out Engineer Hoist's stream tonight. Really cool guy, the OG of streamers. And Alpha Prime has recently posted a video as well. I've spoke to him. Hopefully he's going to be doing a few more videos because that guy's a beast. And yeah, go and check out Alpha Prime's channel too, guys. There's a lot of content creators at the minute coming through for Transformers Earth Wars. And I'm hoping that the apes will try and promote a few more of the content creators. And we can get a bit more visual, a bit more exposure for all those content creators. All right, thanks to everyone for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to come and join us in Discord. I'm always in the Discord channel straight after my streams for an hour or so. Hopefully see you on Engineer Hoist's stream later on. Thanks for watching, guys. Good luck this weekend. I hope you all get to the tiers that you want and any achievements you want. Thanks for watching, guys, and peace out.